Let us pray. On this day of celebration, we give thanks for the rich inheritance we have received from this university, for the insight and imagination of others, and for friendship shared. We give thanks especially for the support of family and friends who encourage us to achieve our goals. Bless all our graduates as they journey forth from here to their different places and countries of work, that they may use their gifts to promote greater understanding of the world, its history and development, and greater use of all resources. Guide those who will use their creative skills and artistic talents to interpret the form and beauty of the world around them, and as they design and build for future generations. For all our graduates, we give thanks. May they find great happiness in all that they do, and may the world be enriched by their learning. Amen.
Please be seated. Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to this graduation ceremony. It's a fabulous day out there. The weather is superb for this time of year, and I hope that adds to the sense of joy and celebration. And that's very much what we want this ceremony to be. Of course, it has its formalities, but you can help it to make it a great occasion for everybody by cheering and applauding and supporting your friends, family, and colleagues as they pass across the stage. So please enjoy the ceremony and fully participate in it in that way. Thank you very much. Now, I call upon Vice Principal Professor John Rowan to address the Assembly.
Vice-Chancellor, Deputy Lord Provost, graduates, honorary graduates, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to begin by welcoming you all today to our graduation ceremony. And to those of you who are here for the first time, can I extend a very warm welcome indeed. It's typical in graduation ceremonies that before we get to the real business of graduation and your achievements, that the proceedings begin with a speech, hopefully not too long, celebrating the university from which you are about to graduate. But today, we're going to break a little bit with that tradition, not by abandoning the opening ceremonial speech, but instead by starting not with the university, but to dwell instead upon the city. Because today, here in 2018, and in Dundee, you're visiting one of the world's most must-visit places on the planet. And for those of you who may be cynical in the audience, this is not an accolade that we've bestowed upon ourselves, rather than it's one that comes from a series of international cosmopolitan commentators, including the Wall Street Journal, The Lonely Planet, CNN, The Guardian, to name but a few. So indeed, in the Wall Street Journal's report of 2018, in terms of the places that one should visit on the planet this year, it includes Mexico, Madagascar, Montenegro, Shanghai, and possibly slightly more improbably the Faroe Isles, and absolutely the city of Dundee. So bask in a moment, if you will, for being completely on trend here in 2018, and in one of the world's most sought after locations. So much of the current excitement that we can see in the city today has grown up around the opening of our V&A Museum, the new Scottish Museum of Design, which is part of the £1 billion waterfront redevelopment programme. We very much hope here you'll have a chance to visit it. But what you might not know is that the idea of bringing this famous museum to Dundee was hatched here in the university over a decade ago. And we're immensely proud to have worked hand in glove with local and national partners to make that happen. So as excited commentators talk and eulogise about the arrival of Bilbao on Tay, or talk about the Guggenheim effect, It's clear that the V&A has the opportunity to help the ongoing transformation of this city. And the V&A itself is a very visible sign of transformation. And actually coming down the track, there's another major initiative that I think it's worth us taking some stock of. Coming down the track is a new innovation called the Tay Cities deal. We know that there's been a recent announcement that £350 million will come from governments into inward investment in the city. And the plan is to use that as a catalyst to develop more inward investment, around £2 billion in total. And it's about the creation of at least 15,000 new jobs in the city and wider in the Tayside region. And you might ask, what's the university's contribution here? Well, the university's contribution is in the areas of innovation. So we will take our world-leading expertise in biomedical sciences, in forensic sciences, in engineering and in design, and we'll translate these into new products, new opportunities, and hopefully new businesses. And of course, that is what leading universities do. We take our knowledge, we take our ideas, we take our commitment, and we use that to transform lives. And very soon, all of you here who are here for graduation, I hope once you recover from tonight's celebrations, it will be your turn as new graduates to start the transformation of the lives of others, and taking with you all that you have learned from your lecturers, from each other, and from the city itself undergoing this transformation. And we hope that in your years here in the city, or whether you've been here for your masters, it's only a year, but we hope the time you've spent with us, you've tasted that sense of possibility, and that your time in Dundee has equipped you to take the next step with confidence and to step out into the world willing to be bold, creative, and determined to make your own impact. So just before you make that all-important walk across the stage, let me add a few final words. This time not about the city, but about the university from which you're about to graduate. I hope you know, on our collective behalf, that the graduation is one of the most important days in the university's academic calendar. And as we see you here collected as our new graduates, as you cross the stage after your hard work, it's a proud moment for all of us here in the university, as it is for you, for your family, and for your friends who are here to support you today. And it's such a wonderful occasion. So as you move on, we hope you can pause to take stock of the choices that you have made in coming to Dundee. You've chosen to come and study in one of the world's top international universities, famed for its teaching quality and its research. Our teaching and student experience is ranked amongst the best in the United Kingdom. Parents, you'll be delighted to know that our employability is similarly amongst the highest in the UK, consistently within the top 10. Last year, for the first time, there was a national evaluation of teaching quality, known as the Teaching Excellence Framework, and the University of Dundee was awarded gold, which is the highest possible award. And whilst we have excellence in our teaching, we also have excellence in our research. Our scientists and engineers have been working on tackling drugs like malaria, working with the Large Hadron Collider in Geneva, trying to understand things like the God particle. We've made many outstanding artistic contributions and are leading on a series of major design-led European projects looking at sustainability and growing your own food. Our Institute of Arts and Humanities have been building on the city's status as an international powerhouse in comics and graphic novels, and we still have the premier course, master's course on graphic novels and comics in the UK. Similarly, in social sciences, we've been doing very valuable work, globally important work on energy futures that beautifully span all the different disciplines within social sciences: energy, environmental, planning, law, sustainability, and behavioural sciences. But like all great universities, we take a global outlook. Our staff and students are from 140 countries. That's nearly three quarters of the countries of the world. And increasingly, we don't simply bring the world to study here in Dundee, but we take Dundee experiences to the wider world. We have learners working towards Dundee qualifications in North and South America, in Europe, in Kenya, and in New Zealand. And this year, we've launched pioneering partnerships across the globe with universities in China, in Singapore, and in Malaysia. And of course, it's one of these phenomena of modern educational times that more and more of our students spend time abroad doing part of their studies. And if some of you are sitting in the audience and you're considering, well, what's this got to do with me? Well, consider this. This year, Dundee was rated amongst the very best universities in the UK for graduate prospects, as I've already mentioned, which is based on the number of graduates who go on to graduate level jobs or to further studies. Each one of these achievements is rooted in the strong sense of community that we build on campus. Many of you will have experienced for yourselves during your time with us, and we hope you continue to feel part of the wider Dundee family in years to come. So let me just finish, if I may, by asking you about our soon-to-be graduands. When you cross the stage today, commit yourselves to staying in touch with us, because at Dundee, community is central to who we are and the type of university we want to be for generations to come. Every one of you becomes today one of our global ambassadors. It's a lifelong membership, maybe a lifelong sentence, and you should always consider this as your university. Take pride in that and share your passion for the university and your connection to the city and all the years ahead. Even when the list of fashionable locations has moved on, because after all, you will always be able to claim that you graduated the very year that the rest of the world woke up to the delights of Dundee. So today is a very special and personal accomplishment for each of you. And as you receive your degree and then step out into the world as a graduate and an ambassador for the University of Dundee, know that we, your university, its staff, and its students and your fellow graduates wish you the very best for the future. Thank you and very many congratulations.
Thank you, Professor Rowan, for getting us off to a great and rousing start. I call upon Professor Jeanette Paul from the School of Art and Design. Jeanette.
Vice-Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Anthony Corbett. Stephanie Ray. Hazel Bryce. And for the Master of Design, Svetlana Bekleseva. Eve Greenwood. Thomas Heitler. Ananthu Jagada Narayanan. Cassidy Shankleton. And for the Master of Fine Art, Margaret Anderson. Catherine Carlyle. Amy Crawford. Lucia Gomez Carrion. Joanne Hall. Lee Haxton. Lojane Jamal. Deirdre Jalema. Serena Mangianini. Paula McClure. Lena Namari. Louise Ritchie. Amanda Sotler. Erin Crossan. Charis Wells. Lauren Gardner. Carl Smith. Jennifer Lightbody. Carl Smith. Rosemary Taylor. And for the Master of Science, Ryan Clark. Debra Kukler. Leah McEwen. Anna Nilsson Axenstig. Amir Sagadadiri. Shashag Sharma. Tao Shi. Dalila Tovoada. Konstantina Daphne Shurafi. Kimberly Anderson. Lynn Rubchak. Victor Aguilar. Aona Broadhurst. Hanying Kao. Rowan Jack. Zoe McMillan. Jacqueline Owisu. Sauchi Shen. Elizabeth Spart. Rebecca Williamson. Kelsey Wishart. And I present for the Doctor of Philosophy, Nicholas O'Donnell Hoare. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Paul. I call upon the Dean of the School of Humanities, Professor James Livesey.
Vice-Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the degree of Master of Arts with Honours, Natalie Cromer. For the degree of Master of Arts, Caitlin Cameron. Kelly Beattie. Ewan Derrick. For the Diploma of Higher Education, Natalia Del Pathog. For the Graduate Diploma, Christopher Lambert. Murray Scott. Simon Brett. Carrie Pickering. Michelle Wildebur. Rosalind Begley. Chloe Benkamoon. Gabriela Castelo Branco Ribeiro. Roisin Dunkley. Monica Gilchrist. Laura Howitt. Julia Humes. Yasmin Lloyd. Kerry Lydon. Pauline Morris. Natalie Owen Mounsey. Jennifer Pentland. Leslie Ryan. Violetta Stephan. Leslie Walker. For the degree of Master of Letters, Matthew Bruton. Alison Forsey. Martin McLean. Gary McLaughlin. Reese Robertson. Alana Strong. What a crowd. Sarah Coakley. Louise Love. Hope Ralston. Isla Roy. Emma Moore. Sarah Smith. Alan Soulsby. Tracy Weller. Kaylee Donaldson. Chelsea Dunbar. Gillian Hunter. Charlotte McIntosh. Hayden Christou. Matthew Dorward. Edward Wright. Rebecca Kavanagh. David Stark. Jennifer Devers. Joshua Edwards. Tracy Gow. Rachel Jenkins. Luke MacDonald. Lindsay McCready. Nicola Maddell. And for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Alice Tarbuck. Eleanor Widger.
Thank you, Professor Livesey. I call upon the Dean of the School of Social Sciences, Professor Nicholas Fife.
Vice-Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the degree of Bachelor of Science, Hannah Ross. For the degree of Master of Arts, Helen Rollo. For the Diploma of Higher Education, Amy Bastianelli. For the Postgraduate Diploma in Accounting and Finance, Zhenji Chen. For the Postgraduate Diploma in Management and Finance, Guanyi Chen. For the Postgraduate Diploma in Marketing and International Finance, Stefan Voynia. For the degree of Master of Business Administration, Thomas Mills. For the degree of Master of Finance, Umar Ahmed. Abdul Basit Etbiga. Yujing Fang. Yu Liu. For the degree of Master of Laws, Eni Kanaj. Elena Damianova. Joachim Grant. Pierre Ulemeyer. Clara Lacourt. Jean Moguen. Maximilian Schautz. Ashley Sodji. Fatananchai Fimun Chang. Olivia Robertson. Safina Reguraralira. Kathleen McConnell. Adeola Animasashun. Amandla Diambananza. Bianca Pandur. Wasim Sangfet. Arunotai Susasuwan. Alex Anderson. John Duo. Dominika Feriankova. Melanie Gervin. Khadija Mustafa. Olga Shireman. Dasaki Thompson. Abdullah Halim Abdurrahman. Emanuela Umbar. Olubusola Obibi. Nazra Ahmed. Bhakti Sheikh Badarakh. Stefano D'Ambrosio Nunez. Barnabas Angoga. Syed Hassan. Winnie Kaigan. Moshen Shalbaf. Masataka Yarita. Ryan Bausch. Rubina Namugenki. Christian Wangsfjord. For the degree of Master of Science, Amala Abraham. Simin Chen. Randall DaCosta. Yaizheng Fang. Sugta Gegi. Adris Hanif. Jen Hao. Yusuf Karim. Yiwei Liang. Yeping Shen. Hongping Song. Ruoyu Zhu. Chao Yu Chung. Liam Todd. Sarah Wadsworth. Yayin Sen. Yuato Feng. Zhai Xuan Yi. Adam McIntyre Martins. Yes. Mengna Yang. Catherine Flatley. Andrea Go. Katrina Hurst. Shania Morris. Claudia Walker. Mayo Ping Lee. Namrata Sarkar. Ruji Yang. Ying Guo. Chi Wan Long. Lewis Matthews. Nadeem Mehed. Naif Al-Nami. Grace Fenwick. Shu Ah Lin. Silin Mai. Kianqi Shen. Yuan Lin Zhu. Tamara Cuevas Romero. Alfonso Hernandez Carmona. Ryan Lewis. Cheng Yang Long. Jack Brebner. Simon Fridge. Zixuan Zhang. Adisola Atitola. Human Chu. Siki Ren. Alicia Yukani. Ron Grong Zhang. Miki Ishii. Cameron Laws. Birgit Mishak. Chu Wang. Emmeline Kamanzi. Mariam Kigundu. Robert Mahumza. Michael Akoto. Jonathan Kearney. Camilla Renner. Susan Tushabe. Elias Sigar. Tuli Kenny Undadi. Girada Chumtum Tankun Kun. Vanessa Omegid. Ewan MacDonald. Tunis Meza Maldini. Natsuki Shimon. Kevin Feeney. Sky Gaffney. Hannah Gillespie. Joseph MacDonald. Warren Williams. Saida Amir. Boyu Chen. Aiming Lee. Hongyi Lee. Jing Lee. Joijoji Yu. Mona bin Hamid. Thanchanok Cheyawatu. Michael Hill. Jin Lee. Zhou Bin Meng. Wang Chang Yu. Jingyi Zhang. Christopher Addison. Marina Barashinknau. Ikeni Nesisago. Andrew Stewart. Yangjing Tan. Zheng Huan Zhu. Christopher Lawrence. Peng Liu. Irene Naranzatsuli. Ioannis Papadakis. Ross Lockhart. Bo Nee. Omar Sohail. Dimitrios Sultis. Lu Yao Yang. Fang Su Chang. Li Chang Li. Mingdi Liu. Shang Meng. Ting Huan Yang. Zhe Yao Zhang. Li Li. Zai Hu Liang. Jin Liu. Ti Nguyen. Jaiku Peng. Dilshan Solanki Arachiki Apupami. Jai Hao Yang. Heather Ray. Jacqueline Crichton. Emily Fairclough. Katie Finley. Gemma Goodrum. Shauna Hendry. Louise Kellett. Kylie McMenamin. Naomi Robertson. Laura Jones. Lucy McIntosh. Alexis Stark. Emma Craig. Margarita Pominaiti. Otalunde Olawowayan. Nagar Mayandanchi. Joseph Barclay. Hollis Crow. Raymond Hunter. Chidima Iro. Min Shen. Michael Thomas. And for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Abdul Rahman Alkal Halaf. Dizakiri Hakam. Hoi Yen Lee. Farah Maslan. Muhammad Munir. Victoria Nalule. Kelechi Ofogebu. Pontian Okoli. Adebola Oluwasegun. Taina Sahin. Mehdi Shiva. And from the School of Science and Engineering for the degree of Master of Science, Xiaoshen Zhang.
Thank you, Professor Fife. I think really Professor Fife deserves a round of applause for a marathon session. Expertly delivered. Not too many frowns on the faces of people perplexed as to the name that they were called out upon on that occasion. But also wonderful to see so many PhDs coming across the stage. So well done, Social Sciences. So I call upon the Vice Principal, Professor John Rowan.
Vice-Chancellor, I have the honour to invite you to confer the degrees in absence upon candidates who have been unable to attend this ceremony.
By the authority of the Senate, I confer these degrees. Up to you now.
Okay, I'm going to take my glasses off for the next bit. So what happens in graduation ceremony, we come to a midway part or slightly beyond the midway part of the ceremony. And it's really interesting as we sit on the stage here and we make our polite applause as our friends and our colleagues pass before us. And I can sense in the room there's an expectation to celebrate a little bit more vigorously. So at this stage in the proceedings, what we would typically do is invite you to release your enthusiasms, to share and reflect with your neighbours who've been with you on your study journeys, or for those of you in the galleries who are here to see your loved ones cross the stage. It's been a beautiful and subdued occasion thus far. So I would like to just give a little bit of Dundee advice in terms of holding on to your wains, because what we're going to invite you to do is to make as much noise as you can, to celebrate, to clap, to shout, to whistle. We think that stamping your feet is particularly effective. You can get a little bit more leverage if you stand up, so we might encourage you to do that also. So let's have a big Dundee welcome and celebration for everyone who's graduated today. Let's go! Thank you, everyone. Well done.
Well, thank you very much for that. I think you just about beat the morning session. Actually, you were winning halfway through the formal part, to be absolutely honest. So, well done, everybody. I call upon Professor Rami Aboud to present the honorary graduate for the degree of Doctor of Laws.
Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa, Dr. James Robson. It is going to be a tough job to try and summarize the life and achievement of such an inspirational and remarkable man in few minutes. Besides being the secret weapon for the Scottish National Rugby Union on the pitch, James is an exceptional team doctor that is uniquely qualified and armed with in-depth knowledge of the two most crucial disciplines needed in any sport: physiotherapy and medicine. James completed his degree in physiotherapy in 1980 from Queen Margaret College in Edinburgh, before joining the University of Dundee Medical School in 1982 to study medicine. While studying medicine, it was impossible for James to carry on playing rugby with his previous club, Edinburgh Wanderers. So his love and affection for rugby meant he had to do something, change direction if need be. And as nothing and no one was going to keep him away from the pitch, James became the physiotherapist of the district side, North and Midlands. After graduating in 1988 with a medical degree from Dundee, his love with the city of Dundee and the University of Dundee meant that he became a GP in Dundee, and Dundee remains his home till this day. James, despite his hectic schedule as Chief Medical Officer for Anti-Doping Services and National Team Doctor for Scottish Rugby, maintains a practice with Artstone Medical Centre whilst regularly teaching at the medical school, sharing with our undergraduate medical students and master's sports candidate his vast expertise in his dual role as sport doctor and physiotherapist. After all, his life on the pitch extends to more than 35 years and a record of 223 international rugby test matches. His twin degrees give him an advantage over many medics involved in any sport. When Erin Frizzell, Red Arrow, one of our medical students who has been in the media over the last 3 days for her research on headgear for rugby, asked James if she can shadow him on the pitch, James said, "Yes, of course, but why?" She said, "I want your job. I want to follow your footsteps. You have been such an inspiration figure to me." In fact, James has been an inspiration to many with his breathtaking lecture series, Life's a Pitch. James' affection for the University of Dundee is immense. He regularly asks the medics that he meets, "Where did you graduate from?" And when they name with pride other universities, he smiles and he replies, "Oh, so you couldn't get into the Dundee Medical School." James's first official senior post in rugby came in 1991 when he took up the role of Scottish team physio on their tour to Canada and USA. He held that post until 1996. He then became the Scottish team doctor at the start of season 2002-2003. Having filled the same role with Scotland A between 1998 and 2002, and been the doctor physio for Scotland Sevens from 96 to 2001. His reputation around the world of rugby and beyond is cemented as the chief doctor for a record 6 British and Irish Lion tours to New Zealand twice, South Africa twice, Australia once, and Australia, Hong Kong once. A record I doubt any other doctor will be able to emulate. Being the most respected Scotland and Lions rugby team doctor, James received one of the highest accolades in the UK medical and surgical profession when he was awarded a fellowship ad hominem in November 2010 from the oldest college of surgery in the world, the Royal College of Surgeons of Edinburgh. James is one of the rare non-surgeons to have received the fellowship, which is given to those who are deemed by the college to have achieved distinction in their field and rendered special service to the art and science of surgery. In awarding the fellowship, the college president said, "The Royal College of Surgeons of Edinburgh is delighted to be awarding Dr. Robson this fellowship. It is in recognition of his dedication to the enhancement of medical care for rugby players at all levels of the game, and his tireless efforts in advancing the reputation and status of sports medicine have earned him the respect of all of our surgical fellows and members." Scottish Rugby chairman at the time, Alan Monroe, said, "James has been an unassuming yet pivotal member of many rugby teams, whether at club level in Dundee to the very apex of the game with the British and Irish Lions." James has been further honored and awarded Fellow of the Royal College of General Practitioners in 2011 by his fellow specialist colleagues. He further received 2 prestigious fellowships in 2015 and 2017 from the Faculty of Sport and Exercise Medicine from the UK and then Ireland, respectively. So if you are still not convinced that James is so exceptional, remarkable, and inspirational, then hopefully the following couple of examples will shed some more light on his distinguished career so far. James, in many ways, is the 16th player on the pitch that every team would wish to have. He watches and reads the game very closely and carefully. After all, he has the best place in every game, running up and down the sideline, keeping a close eye on the 15 players that he considers the sons he never had. He is so close to the action, even before the players get to realize they are injured, James is there for them, sneaking behind the referee at a speed that proved on many occasions to be life-saving. The minute you see his right arm up in the air, as in the recent game last Saturday when Scotland beat Fiji, it means one thing to the referee and players: I'm coming on the pitch, you like it or not. One of my boys might need urgent attention. As was the case in 2011, when Kelly Brown collided with Yuko Monye, and both collapsed immediately. James' right arm is up, and he ran without thinking of his own safety. After all, these players are rough, tough, and rock solid. James interfered with the play because he instantly recognized the seriousness of the situation and the need for the game to be stopped. He doesn't recommend this to be a normal practice, but hey, he does it all the time. Tom Evans' collision in 2010 broke his neck in what should have been Tom's end of career in rugby, and most probably being paralyzed from neck down when you get to see his CT scan. Given the unstable nature of this injury and the speed and awareness that James exercised promptly, is most probably one of the most important moments in James's career in saving one of his boys from a lifelong disability. On the right is Tom's spine scan post-injury, and on the left is what a normal spine should look like. Whilst injuries of this severity are rare, even one is one too many. Miracle? Indeed. 6 weeks post-surgery, Tom is on a catwalk modeling in New York. Thumbs up, James. James' successes, in his own words, James's successes, in his own words, wouldn't have been possible if it wasn't for the unconditional support and love of his wife, Christine, she's here with us, and two daughters that couldn't join us, Eleanor and Emma, the girls he loves most and who shared with him every success, mostly by phone, but by his side when he received the Member of the Order of the British Empire, MBE, in the 2018 New Year honors from the Queen for his distinguished, long, and continuing services to rugby. When I arrived in Dundee 30 years ago, the first lesson I was taught, to be accepted and welcomed in Scotland, you need to support Scotland. And more importantly, any team that is playing against England. For James, Mission Impossible was completed this year in February when Scotland beat England comprehensively at the Calcutta Cup. Sorry, Principal. The name is Robson, James Robson, with the University of Dundee license to intervene, save lives and cure. Vice Chancellor, I have the great honor to invite you to confer upon James Robson the degree of Doctor of Laws.
By the authority of the Senate, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Laws. Well done. Well done. That was great, wasn't it?
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your kindness. And Rami, that is unbelievable, and most of it is stretching the truth. I only work at pitch side because I can't afford tickets for the internationals. So, I had written a speech out this morning because my wife gets quite het up when I lecture because I kind of go off piste. But in order to actually prevent myself from getting too emotional, because we're talking about the job that I love best and the people that I love the most, I'm going to indulge her and actually read what I wrote this morning. I realized that as I came in that I would need to actually take out some of the rugby stories because they wouldn't be suitable for the audience. Principal, Rector, Lord Provost, Rami for the address, dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen, but most of all, yourselves, fellow graduates. I am truly humbled and honored to be here today. I am a proud Dundee University graduate, and I hope you are too. What possible words of wisdom could I offer you? Because I simply work at pitch side. I spend my life running around in a tracksuit. I never actually wanted to be a physiotherapist or a doctor. I actually wanted to be a vet. Some would say that having worked in a field for 30 years, looking after men behaving as animals, perhaps I've achieved that goal. As a doctor, I have had the utmost privilege to share the most intimate affairs of many, many people, and I think as medics we're truly, truly blessed. I have witnessed the birth and joy of new life. I have witnessed the passing of old age. I have seen mothers wail, and I have seen fathers cry, and I have wept with them. We can never know what other people's lives have brought to them, but we can show them respect as fellow human beings. We can respect the role that they have and the goals that they aspire to achieve, and I respect you all. Treat everyone as you would have them treat yourselves, or particularly as you would have them treat your families, and you will not go far wrong. But please, please, make time for your loved ones. Like all of you, I have made mistakes, but as some people say, as doctors, we usually bury ours so they go hidden. Don't be afraid to make your own mistakes. Take opportunities when it appears. Life is far too short to live with regrets. I wish you all good luck for your future endeavours. Thank you very much.
Well, how do we follow that? Well, we are going to follow that, and we're going to follow it in the traditional manner, and because the choir are going to have the last word and sing for us now. So thank you, choir. Would you please be upstanding? I declare this academic ceremony closed.